young black man, did I scare you when you walked down that sidewalk?
Hold on, watch this. See, look at him right now. Now he's trying to hop in. Hold on, look.
I'm not against you.
Hold on, look. Ain't nobody against you. God is against you. I ain't worried about you. We came into slavery over here in America by the hundreds of millions with shackles and chains. Put on cargo slave ships. Made to work and pick cotton in fields. And our mothers was raped, our daughters was raped, the families was divided, we were sold to other people. If you tried to run, they would chop your foot off. All that I just described, does that not sound like an enemy to the black man? Yeah, it is.
Wake him up.
Those are our true enemies. The so-called Caucasian man, who is Esau according to the Bible. Yeah, how old are you? You 15? Where you go to high school at? Riverview? Okay, alright, so you go to high school at Riverview. Did they teach you anything about slavery? Nah, so you don't know. So what we showing you, they don't even show you this in school no more. So because he was asking you about your enemy. Who is the black man's enemy today? Who is our enemy? Don't worry about it. Who is our enemy? Who is our enemy today? You don't know, do you? Who do we say our enemies in our music videos, on social media? Who you listen to? What kind of rappers you listen to? Who you listen to? Come on, I can't hear you. Young boy. So who they saying they enemies? Black people. So like he was showing you, we came into slavery over here in America by the hundreds of millions with shackles and chains. Put on cargo slave ships, made to work and pick cotton in fields. And our mothers was raped, our daughters was raped, the families was divided, we were sold to other people. If you tried to run, they would chop your foot off, they would chop your balls off. You understand what I'm saying? That happened to us. How they got all their medical practices, they learned how to do C-section on black women in slavery.
Right.
Where they would take a pregnant woman and they would chop her up without any medicine or anesthesia to numb the pain. You know, they just did it like that. Whenever they chased us and hunted us down with dogs. But now, today, we say that our brother is our enemy.
Right.
But all that I just described, does that not sound like an enemy to the black man? Yeah, it is.
Wake him up.
Those are our true enemies. The so-called Caucasian man, who is Esau according to the Bible. But the young black man, we forgot that. You know why? Because in slavery, now in America, they don't even educate us to know who we are. So we look at them like God, because you grew up seeing this man as God, right? That's the image you saw in your head. So, but when you see your brother, you mean mugger. You know what I'm saying? You size him up in your head. You be like, who? Somebody pull up on the street that you don't know. You be like, who them niggas is? Our mindset is naturally against our brother, but opposed to our true enemy, according to God. Guess what? We look at them like they are friends.
Right.
Those don't make no sense. So you, as a young black man, right? You gotta realize who you are according to God, so you can know who your people
young
is.
Black man, did I scare you when you walked down that sidewalk?
Hold on, watch this. See, look at him right now. Now he's trying to hop in. Hold on.
I'm not against you.
Hold on, look. Ain't nobody against you. God is against you. I ain't worried about you. I was talking to my young brother right here because look.
So is that.
You see what's going on right now? Another black man trying to educate you as my. I'm looking at you literally as my brother.
That's right.
He coming here up here disrespectful as hell and gonna try to negate what I'm telling you, because you know why? He think that in your head that you see him as God.
No,
so he can say whatever the hell you want to say. No, you can't see the mic. This ain't your platform.
Because it's one
Get in there and Deuteronomy 28. Watch this. Look. The devil exposing himself right now. He exposing himself right now. What do you think?
Because I'm not your enemy and you're not mine. Yeah, 28.
Just the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 48.
And we just giving stone cold facts. You know what I'm saying? We're not out here just out here just to hate people. No, we're reading the Bible. This is true. You think what you misinterpret, you misinterpret truth for hate. Watch this. Read that.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
So in slavery, didn't the white man come all the way to the coast of Africa to enslave our people? They came all the way from Europe, Spain, England, took some ships, drove all the way, rode those ships all the way over to the west coast of Africa, and then brought Negroes to the Americas and the Caribbean islands. That's history, right?
So if you're
So the Bible says the Lord shall do what?
point.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger.
So who does black and Hispanic people, who do we go to get our food? Because the Lord said we shall serve our enemies. So when it comes to you getting your food, right? Us getting our food, who owns the stores that have the food? Like the Snooks, the Walmart, and the Aldis and things like that? The Walgreens? The white man. So are we able to go to our own brothers and our own sisters for food to establishments like this that we own in order to get our food? So this is what we read from the word of God. It says the Lord shall send he said, therefore shalt thou serve thy what?
Thine enemy.
Thou what?
Thine enemy.
Thou what?
Thine enemy.
God said he didn't say that we were serving our friends. He didn't say that we were serving our brothers. The Lord said that we were going to serve our enemies. That's what I'm reading.
Which the Lord shall send against thee, in the hunger, and in thirst.
And in thirst. What? Who? Hey. Hold on, y'all listen up, because he is the distraction right now. When you look like that drink you got right there, do black people produce that drink? That tropical fantasy pineapple drink you got right there? Do we produce that? No, who produce it? Who? White people? Yeah, white people do it. So the Lord said, but what does God call them though? God said, therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
Okay,
because
go forward.
Water, right? The same water that fall free from the sky, that's in the lakes for free, that's in the ocean, guess what? Who do they charge in order to get those things, to get that resource? They charge us. Shouldn't it be free? Because the Lord said, therefore shalt thou serve thine enemy. So who is God calling our enemy?
I have no problem with teaching
The white man. The white man. This is our enemy right here. And he's mad at you being educated about the truth. Because we ain't out here to lie to nobody. That's what God said. If you got a problem, you got all the problem with God. God said that they're your enemy. Because your friend will not put you into slavery by the hundreds of millions. Who is responsible for the Negro being in the ghettos of America? Who's responsible for that?
I don't even have a problem with
I'm asking you. Who is responsible for black people being in poverty in America? Who's responsible for that? Huh? God, you know, God controls all things, but who's responsible for that though?
But I have one thing like you.
Who controls the American dollar?
Nobody preaching.
The white man. So if he wanted probably to go in the black community, couldn't he change that? Yes, he could, but instead, no, he furthers it. He pushes drugs into our community. You think the black man was chemist, and we was out here knowing how to cook dope, how to cook meth, how to cook crack, cook heroin, you know, fentanyl. You think we was the ones that was out here pushing these things in our community? No, those were shits in our community. Where did guns come from? Because you got people in your family that died, right? Friends that died, right? To gun violence, got killed by the black man. Who gave him the gun? Who gave us the guns? Who produced the bullets? How did the guns get here?
Bring it out.
They was planted in the black community.
Right.
Our enemies planted them there because you know why? They want you to kill yourself.
Make it plain.
They want us to be diminished. They want us to stay in poverty. So these are all true. So would your friend do that to you? Because what your friend would do, he would try to uplift you out of your condition, out of your situation. Your brother will try to help you out, but do they try to help us out here in America?
Right.
Know what they do? They shoot us down the street like dogs. Like what happened to Mike Brown? Shot down by the white man. We just came back from Valdosta, Georgia. Kendrick Johnson. The white kids at the high school jumped them, killed them, and then rolled them up in a mat. And guess what? All the city, all the people, all the white people in the city covered it up. And we receive no justice for that. Because if we was equal, if we was all equal, we was all brothers and sisters, they would try to solve a murder that stopped at a high school. The high school, they got cameras. But they don't do that. They say, no, cover it up. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Negroes don't stand together anyway. That's their mindset against us. God said they are our enemies. So we're going to say them in hunger and in thirst, read.
And naked.
And what?
And in naked.
And in what?
And in nakedness.
For the clothes that we wear, that we put on our bodies. Who do we go to get those? Them. So, because did you know according to the Bible that it was a sin for a woman to wear pants? That it was a sin for a man to wear a dress? But who was out here clothing out our women in pants and out putting our men in dresses? The white man. Sounds like our enemy.
That's right.
Sounds like our enemy, because they know as long as we in sin, guess what? We're not going to be able to connect with God and be able to rise out of this oppression, not be able to rise out of this poverty. They don't want the black man to rise up. So therefore what? They further our oppression. They further our oppression. So the Lord said that what? We're going to set them in hunger and thirst and in nakedness, read.
And in what of all things?
And in what?
And what of all things?
And in what of all things? So if we want education, don't we constantly as black people complain about the education in the schools with our children? How they being miseducated in the schools, not being taught their history, not being able to read and write when they come out of schools, not being able to function in society when they come out of schools, not knowing what's it called, personal finance when they come out of schools. You know, we so set, we are made to work in factories. Our schools educate us to work in factories and fast food restaurants, at the little Walgreens and things like that.
Right.
We are educated to be subservient in society. They don't educate us to be CEOs. They don't educate us to be owners of our own businesses. They don't educate us to build tangible skills to help improve the condition of our people. They don't do that. They give us poor education.
Right.
So the Lord said we're serving our enemies in one of all things. And all those things they're giving us is what? Evil. Just like with the food. They call the black community a food desert. That's why when you go around, we fill with fast food restaurants.
Right.
We fill with liquor stores.
Right.
You know, we fill with all the low income establishments as far as food and industries. They don't give us whole food markets.
Bring it out.
You know, look, when the last time you seen a whole food in a black neighborhood? I ain't seen it my whole entire life. Never seen it. And all these food is chemically linked to giving us cancer.
Wake them up.
Chemically linked to making us underdeveloping our babies. Chemically linked to making the black our young black daughters, making them hit puberty faster. The hormones being imbalanced, making the men effeminate. All these things are coming from our enemies.
That's
because if they was your friend, would they give you the? If I was your friend or your brother, would I give you the worst food, or would I look to give you the best food if I was your friend?
right.
The best food. But they don't do that with us, do they? And they don't want to control it, right? See? So, what does that mean? What does that mean? That they are our enemies.
That's right.
God calls them our enemies. Look at we mad right now. Why? What are he mad for? All we doing, we trying to bring education and acknowledgement of what's going on around people to our people, so we can change our condition. But they don't want to see that. They want to see the Negro. They don't want to see the Negro rise.
Right.
And that's the problem. Because who is God dealing with? God is dealing with his people.
That's
So guess what? So who is we out to deal with? Our people.
Yeah.
And we are here addressing the real issues. So keep finishing. We finish reading it.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. Hold on. God said, and he. Who is the he? The he is talking about the white man, the Caucasian man, whose name is Esau, according to the Bible. It said, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. Didn't they put yokes of iron on our necks in slavery? Wasn't we shackled and chained as a people?
But then it said, until he have destroyed thee. Because are we walking around with shackles and chains on today? You know, in the penitentiary is, but nowadays, it's, you're right, we not. It's the until he have destroyed thee. I mean, what? We are mentally destroyed. Because just like when you get a dog, right? When you first get a dog, the dog gonna run away. It's gonna be rebellious. So you put a collar on it, you put a leash on that dog, and you chain that dog, and you beat that dog until it's submissive to you, to where it will never harm you, it will never go against your will or your command. So at some point in time, you can take that collar and that leash off. And guess what the dog gonna do? The dog ain't gonna go nowhere. Same thing with us. We say we're not from America, but guess what? When those shackles and chains came off, guess what? We didn't go back to our homeland. We stayed right here in the hands of our enemies.
That's right.
Because they trained us to love the ghettos,
right,
to love poverty,
right,
to love oppression.
Right.
You understand that? That's what they did to us. So now, when it comes to us realizing who our enemies is, guess what? We don't know. We look at each other as enemies.
Right.
The black woman called the next black woman a beef. The black man called the next black man a nigger. You know, we kill each other. We steal from each other. We rape each other. You know, we do all these negative things. We sell drugs to one another. We do all these things. So now we see ourselves as our enemies. Meanwhile, the whole time while the man is making the laws to put more Negroes and Hispanics in slavery, and to put more Negroes and Hispanics in jail, making more laws to keep us in the ghettos, to keep us impoverished, shooting our sons and our daughters down the streets, you know, doing all these evils against us. We see each other as the enemy and not them. And now, whenever black men try to rise up and say that what? We realize that our brother is not our enemy. That the nations that enslaved us are our enemies. They say hate speech. They call it hate speech. They say that we teaching evil. That's like the wolf telling the pigs that, hey, no, I'm not an enemy. You evil. You evil for calling me out for trying to devour you. The white man, he the wolf trying to devour the black people. And now we saying that, hey, there go the wolf. That's a wolf. He's an enemy. He's an adversary of our people. Guess what? Now the wolf saying, hey, you can't do that. You can't call me out for trying to destroy you. That's hate speech. That's what you see going on right now. For what? We just keeping it real, are we not? Is everything that we just said, sister, are these not all facts? And is not all this documented in the Bible? It's documented in the Bible. So what we mad for? Guess what? They really don't believe in God.
That's right.
Well, give me that. What's that? Give me that Psalm 50 and 16. Psalm 50 and 16. That's what I want, right? Watch this. Because America said that they are. America says that it's a Christian nation, right? Well, does the Bible condone the Caucasian man enslaving us? Does the Bible condone them putting us in slavery? Does the Bible condone them having us in the ghettos? Them pushing drugs and guns and stuff? Does the Bible condone that? No, it does not. It's a what? It's a sin, and guess what? It's a judgment for that. Well, watch this. Read this.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 50, verse 16. But unto the wicked.
To the what?
The wicked.
And see, the Bible calls the white man who was Esau, his name is Esau in the Bible. God calls them the wicked. So God has a special message for the wicked written in the book of Psalms. Written by our forefather King David, who was a black man according to the Bible. Let's see what this black man wrote about the Caucasian man in the scriptures. Read.
But unto the wicked, God said, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth?
Right, because they say we Christians, we a Christian nation. They in the court, they always swear on the Bible. They say they good Christian folk. But the whole time of while, we got the signs where they was lynching our people. Sister, what was John 3:16? John 3:16, and God so loved the world with this image right here. That's right over there, right across the river in East St. Louis. 1917, in July. That's 20 minutes from here.
Sons of God! We gonna take this city. We gonna take the kingdom. We gonna rule them hard. This is war! This is war! This is war! I'm here for the win, well, to get it again. The Lord call it taking the kingdom, want what's mine. Taking my time, turning and taking your freedom. Risen from the ashes, after the lashes, call it a beautiful tragedy. We've been on the brink of insanity. It's the end of your days, our calamity. Adding in, grab a friend for the finale. Curtain call on a heathen. We want forever and a day. Why would the pastor lie and say it's your season? Drop a bomb on them, Hiroshima. Drop a bomb on them cause they need it. Scrub it down, planet need a cleaning. Vagabond gone like I'm dreaming.